What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and what you're seeing is some more Kingdoms of Amalur. And what I wanted to do was kind of catch you up where I'm at this game, so that way we can move forward from here, get some live comms in, do some quests, and see what's going on, and get a little bit of interaction for all you Kingdoms of Amalur players out there to see what's going on. You're going to see me here. I'm going to level in just a little bit. I'm not too far in the game. I just played it again Monday night after all the chaos of getting some of this other stuff thrown off to the side. So I'm only about level 10 when you see me ding up here, and then I think after the play session I was like level 12 or 13ish. I believe I got 39 points into the mage tree, and we're kind of moving up the mage tree, and I was thinking about going full arc mage, and that leads me to a quick question right off the bat. Are we able to delve into other destinies? For example, like say if I wanted to just go up to a tier 4 mage, and then I wanted to stick some points in the rogue and kind of go up towards warlock a little bit, mix and match it. Are we able to do that for those of you that played it, or are you strictly stuck with one destiny? Like you either have to be an archmage, or you have to go up and be like a warlock, templar, universalist, or whatever have you at that point. And you're gonna see this hammer that I get out of this chest is a freaking beast. My chakrams that you're seeing, I use the Dragon Eyes. The Dragon Eyes do like 15, 16 physical damage with some other aspects on it, like Frost and I think Lightning a little bit. But that hammer there does 109 physical damage, as you see me leveling up, and I'm only level 10. And real quick, as we go through the trees, I'm going to take blacksmithing all the way up to craft some master crafted gear, because it looks like some of the crafting gear that I've made is a lot better than the set bonuses I've picked up and all this other stuff. So they did a real good job. If you take the time and do your crafting, that you're going to get some really good items out of it. I'm also going to take Detect Hidden all the way up, so that way I can see all the bonuses, or not all the bonuses, but the stones that we explore and gather for the perma bonuses on the mini map, and that will make it a lot easier to kind of go through and do all that, as I've only found one set so far. I know some of them are in dungeons that I haven't been able to get to, but I've only been able to fill out one set. And as you can see here, I picked up my pet. I maxed out all my damage in my chakram. I just maxed out my healing. I have the maxed out minus mana cost for certain spells, and then we're going to go from there. I don't exactly know where I'm going to put my next few points in. Maybe a little bit of chain lightning for situations like this would help out greatly. And these sprites can be just a real big pain in the butt simply due to the amount of them that come out. And I'm sure if you guys have played a little bit of this game, I'm sure you've ran into that quest where you got to go in and the guy tries to sacrifice you to all the sprites, and you get about 3 to 4 waves of these, plus you have to fight him. And I sucked down more mana or health potions in that one than I have in the entirety of the game. But for the most part, the hardest mob I've come up against so far has been the mountain trolls, and you're going to see me do the little mountain troll quest where we got to run around and kill all 5 of them for the contract holder. So I'm trying to do every little side quest, every little side dungeon I run into. If I come up to a dungeon I don't have a quest for it, I kind of just discover it and then go off, and if I don't have a quest for it, I just kind of go back and check it out. So I've gone into a couple dungeons where I've just cleared out a bunch of kobolds and there really hasn't been anything in it, so I don't know if I missed part of a quest somewhere or what exactly was going on at that point. So we'll see. I just try to discover every little nook and cranny that I can. If I come into a map and I see that there's mobs in that corner of the map, I'm going towards that corner of the map, because there's most likely a stone or something up there that I want to get, a set piece or something. Which, by the way, the heavy armor set pieces sell for a crap ton if you're not a heavy armor user. I think I'm up to 120 gold. Which this brings me into my second question after the Destiny question, is inventory issues. I'm having inventory issues. I've had inventory issues throughout this whole entire game so far. And I've picked up the bag in the first little town there. The vendor, if you guys don't know, has a bag where you can up your inventory slots by 10 for like 6,900 gold or 7,500 gold or something like that. So I picked that up. And then I seen a loading screen where it says if you're having inventory issues, you can store it. And then it kind of flickered out, so I didn't get to read it all real quick. And I didn't know if there was like a house you could buy, or if there's a bank that's going to be coming up. Then I'm just not that far into the game yet, so we'll see what's going on there. If you guys know if you can buy a house or if there's a bank in a certain sort of town, let me know, because that would be great, because that would solve quite a few problems. I can get rid of some of the blue items that I don't need for right now, and the purple items and set items, and kind of set them off to the side. And then if I don't need them in the long run, I can destroy them and kind of get the stuff out of it to make even better weapons when it comes down to that. Because, like I said, some of the crafted weapons, you can form them and mold them to your character. I think I made a robe that's got like 50 mana on it, 30 health, XP bonus, and all sorts of stuff. It was crazy. So you can kind of mold it to your character a lot easier than saying just pick up a piece of random gear. And they all pretty much look the same in the tiers. Like all the cotton stuff looks the same, all the linen stuff looks the same. And that's about where I'm at, just using linen right now as I go through here and beat down mountain trolls all day. But yeah, I'm having a blast with this game so far, and that's pretty much where we're at. I made it down after this quest. I turned it in, and I went over to the town that's taken over by spiders and webwood, and I kind of logged off right there. I picked up all the quests that I could find, went in a bunch of the buildings, kind of see where all these quests were leading, and then we're going to go out hunting, get all these quests completed, and come back, and that's where I'm going to start, like, say, with a live com and all that stuff. That's why I wanted to catch you guys up on this stuff right here. One thing I got going is VidThru started a new playthrough channel. So in order to like kind of keep the playthroughs off my channel and not bombard you guys with upload after upload, because I'm not sure how many of you guys are actually playthrough fans, but they started a new playthrough channel called Tour de Force. So go check that out if you guys like a bunch of playthroughs. Clay the Old School Gamer's got a playthrough of Alan Wake going up with his buddy right now. And what I got is I got a bunch of videos waiting for upload on Azura's Wrath. It's a much different game. It's more almost like an interactive comic book than it is a video game. There's not a whole lot of fighting, there's a whole lot of action, but you're mainly watching it. So it's a different game. I'll give you guys my review on that after it's all said and done with and see what I really think. At the moment, I would suggest maybe just doing a little bit of a rental because I don't know how much of a replayability it has. Also, as you can see, as far as action RPGs go, there's like little subgenres, and I went and picked up Borderlands. And that game, I don't know how I missed it. Well, I know how I missed it because I got a little too involved with shooters and I was picking up nothing but shooters and kind of let all these other games go off the wayside. And that's kind of what happens once you guys get focused and you kind of lose track of all these really good games that have come out, like Fallout I haven't played, which I should be slapped for apparently. Mass Effect, I haven't played any of that series, which I need to be slapped for. And Borderlands, you know, Borderlands 2 is coming out in September, and everybody just loves some Borderlands. So I'm going through and kind of backing up and kind of picking all these games up, and I didn't want to start with, I know I got some messages on the PS3, so I wanted to address this. I got some message on the PS3 about Mass Effect 3, and if I picked up the demo, because I got early access with the Battlefield 3 pre-order, and I didn't download the demo. I haven't played it at all, and this is the reason why, because I haven't played any of the series, and I've heard so much about it. I wanted to take a step back first and start with possibly Mass Effect 2, and because they don't have Mass Effect 1 on the PS3, I think I've heard there was a, I don't know if, correct me if I'm wrong on this, guys, but I think there's a downloadable content that you can do for like 15 bucks that kind of sums up the story of Mass Effect 1 in like a 15-minute thing. You make your decisions, port that over into Mass Effect 2, and you kind of start there. And then I wanted to come up to Mass Effect 3 and kind of get a knowledge of the series, because I didn't want to come in and start making Mass Effect 3 videos not knowing what I was talking about, and then, you know, just make myself look like a butthead to a lot of you Mass Effect 3 fans simply due to that, because I didn't know what I was talking about, and I didn't want to give an injustice to the series by starting off on the last one of the trilogy, because I know a lot of people are really, you know, it's almost like the Gears of War trilogy, you know, people put a lot of time and effort into it, and they really follow it and get into it, so I didn't want to give it an injustice doing that type of thing to it, and I wanted to start out and see what all the hype was about, and then go back to, like I said, Fallout, so on and so forth. So you're going to see a lot of that coming to this channel, and we'll progress forward along with, I got to go and actually pre-order Terra Online this weekend so I can get into some of the beta weekends and see what's really going on with that game. I've heard a lot of good about it, so we'll see what's going on there. But yes, that's what I got going on so far in this game. I wish there was like even a possible co-op with this. I know there's an online portion to it, and I haven't really checked that out. So please, correct me if I'm wrong here. Is there a co-op portion of this game? Because if there is, I'd love to play with some of you guys. We'll get in here, get our characters going, and take on more beasts like this. This guy actually here, and you see I get a blue Trapper's chakrams out of there that weren't very good, but they were blue, and I could take the bonuses out of them because I can blow blue items up now with armor craft. Say that 3 times fast. Good lord. But this little rock troll here comes out after you beat up all the other mountain trolls, and then you just got to take him down. One thing I found with the rock trolls, you hit them with lightning, kind of sits them down for a second, and then if you can get behind them and get some good crits in, it sends them into this like whirlwind where you can start bouncing them around and they won't be able to do anything just like that. And then I'm starting to get into these Mergans. They kind of look like Smurfs on steroids with purple hands and ears. And there are some interesting looking mobs in this game, and I can't wait to get deeper into it because it looks like, you know, we get darker and darker and darker as we go farther and farther into this game. And this is the chick I'm talking about here. This crazy little thing kind of looks like my wife if I wake her up and try to do a comm in the middle of the night. I don't know what this thing is a mix of. I'm trying to figure it out as I'm watching here. It's like a Medusa head that spits poison and part praying mantis with a worm and a possible scorpion. I don't know. The minds that come behind these mobs in these games is unbelievable, the imagination that some of these people come up with. But this one thing, if you do run into these guys right here, obviously stay away from it. I almost got tore up in one shot there between the 3 little bolts of poison, plus her hitting me with the tail, plus her tongue or whatever the heck flicked out of her mouth, and I take her down and get nothing for it pretty much. But there is a stone somewhere in that area where I picked up and finally got the thing. And here you can see my inventory issues where I got to go in and start destroying stuff. But that's what I got for you guys today. Kingdoms of Amalur. Awesome game. Borderlands, another awesome game, and a lot more to come. So let me know if you guys have any answers to my questions. If you haven't checked it out, go check out the UFC Fight League picks. Pick it up, guys. You got a chance to win a $20 Xbox card, PS3 card of your choice, so on and so forth. Just throw some picks down there. You never know what's going to happen. And Military Monday, promise right now, as I said to Colonel, the promise is every Monday from here on out, you will always see a Military Monday from now on. So, as always, guys, keep your heads up. Have a great day. Peace. What's going on, everybody? It's TheNidien, and I just wanted to let you guys know I provided a bunch of quick links for all my playlists. I'm going to be updating as we go, adding more games, and all that other good stuff. Also, check me out over on Justin TV for my live streams and Twitter.com to keep you guys updated on what's going on. And head on over to the VidThru and Viso Gamers page to find a variety of videos from a variety of directors ranging throughout all the genres. I'm sure there's going to be something over there you guys enjoy. So as always, keep your heads up. Have a great day. Peace.